We got the dough. Don't pump your hoe. Big bottle. Big blunt. Bad bitch. Foreign niggas. We got the dough. Don't pump your hoe. We got the dough. Don't pump your hoe. I just popped the beanie for the first time. Got me dancing in this bitch like I'm genuine. If you see me at the club, then I skip the line. I see your bitch in the club and she doing lies.
This year for Frost Night 2023, I brought back Two Tucks to be my co-headliners. The reason why is because they brought a lot to the table last year. They brought just as much as me and Johnny Wayne, if not maybe a little bit more. They really went all the way in. They really understood the mission, you know. It was just a pleasure to have them on Frost Night with me like last year. And, you know, the behind the scenes story is like they were hustling for that spot. They wanted to perform as like late as possible, but Johnny was already locked in as my co-headliner. So this is kind of my way of spinning the block of like, you know, you guys went so hard last year that I'm gonna give you guys the spot that you want this year. Since Frost Night last year, they continue pressing, putting out content, doing a lot of dope shows. Everywhere they go to perform, they don't perform a lot, but whenever they do go perform, like, it's just lit. It's just a whole experience. They bring their whole fan base out. Like, they bring everything and the kitchen table to the show. So I just had to have my boys back on it. And it's a good feeling to have somebody on the bill that is familiar with the process and how things go. Because Frost Night is a lot bigger than like what you may see like with the naked eye and what you may see on social media. What it really goes down is in the chats and the conversations we have amongst each other. It's bigger than just a show. Frost Night is a mindset, and Two Tucks definitely have the mindset to be on Frost Night and do whatever they choose to do in the music industry. It's a pleasure to have Two Tucks. Some of the dopest, some of the illest. They're lyrical and they have a great stage show. They're also on the STL freshman class thing back over the fall. You know, they're just raising the bar and just getting different check marks as they go on. I'm extremely thrilled to have Two Tucks as my co-headliners this year. This year on Frost Night 2023, we had the legendary Big Homie Ace. For Frost Night, I always tell people we use this to birth headliners and cultivate the new and stuff like that. But I do try to take one pick every year, someone that's been around for like a little minute, and someone that's just solid in all categories, and that is Big Homie Ace. He is lyrical. He can make dope party songs. He can make dope hip-hop records. He does it all. You know what I'm saying? He's ill with the camera. He owns some event space. Just very well-rounded and very cultivated. Like, I feel more comfortable like with a pick like Big Homie Ace on the bill because I know no matter what situation that we put him in, Big Homie Ace is going to be able to stand proud and shine in every single situation. It could be a cypher. It could be let's make a party song. It could be let's shoot a music video. No matter what situation you put Big Homie Ace in, he's going to bring something valuable to the table and he's going to shine. Also, he has an amazing track record with me. Every time that I have booked Big Homie Ace, he has pulled up and delivered every single time. Just an absolute pleasure to work with, and he brings so much to the table. And having picks like Big Homie Ace on the bill rounds it out, and it makes shit solid. It does not get any more solid than Big Homie Ace, and he's going to absolutely kill it at Frost Night 2023 this year. This year on Frost Night 2023, we have No Brainer ENT. Man, these guys, world class first round draft picks for this situation. I've been knowing that I wanted No Brainer on this show since like the summertime, maybe like a little bit before. How I originally met No Brainer ENT is like they pulled up at a Shine Time open mic, which was in 2021. It was the first one back since the shutdown. And as soon as I'm pulling up, they already there trying to sign up. I'm like, let me get inside and put my bag down. But they came inside and they won that open mic. And that was the beginning of a very dope relationship on the business level and on the personal level as well. We've done countless shows together. Every show that we've done together absolutely rocked it. And as time went on, you get to spending more time with people and conversing and getting to know people. And I realized these No Brainer ENT guys, shit, they just like me. You know what I'm saying? We had so much in common. It was particularly my time hanging out with Bay G at the Oz on Thursdays. He used to pull up on me, where I realized, like, yo, I have more in common with these guys than I thought. But they're unique, they're dope, they're talented, they're a powerhouse. And what I love about No Brainer ENT is, like, you could tell that their fans are really into it. You could kind of sense who's there just to be there, and you could sense who really believes in the movement. No Brainer ENT's fans really believe in the movement. You could tell by the way they move. You could tell by the way they carry themselves. You could tell by the way that they're rocking in the crowd for them. Like, their fan base is real. They've been traveling and doing shows throughout the Midwest and the South. Bay G has a dope song with Lil Bootsy and the music video as well. You know what I'm saying? Really, really cashed in on that investment. You know what I'm saying? These guys are just well-rounded, super dope. It's a pleasure to be around them. And what I love so much about No Brainer ENT is, like, there's a lot of them on the label. There's a lot of them in the camp. But they roll so smooth and so efficient and so on the same page. I haven't seen many crews move like that. You know what I'm saying? It's a real beautiful and dope thing to witness. And I'm super excited to have No Brainer ENT on Frost Night 2023 this year. Pop out. This year at Frost Night 2023, we got the one and only Lil Dave. How I first got familiar with Lil Dave, I had an open mic back in the fall time. I couldn't be at the open mic. I had some other business I had to attend to. But even though I wasn't at the open mic, I was put on game. I was put on alert that an artist named Lil Dave pulled up and destroyed it and won the open mic. So I'm like, I got to see about this. You know what I'm saying? I got several different text messages and phone calls throughout the night about this man's performance. From an open mic, you know what I'm saying? That's buzzing. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times people hear about open mics, you know, and they on talking about something else the next minute. But with Lil Dave, though, what he did in that building that night, it stuck out to a lot of people, and they brought it back to my attention. So from there, I booked Lil Dave for my Oz Red Room headliner, Freaks and Geeks. And that was my first time seeing it in person. This man has really dope records. He has a real fan base. And what I noticed when Lil Dave was performing is his fans knew all the words. His fans and supporters knew all the words. I could tell that they had real love for this man. Lil Dave has a real fan base and real solid, genuine people behind him. But, like, the man be rapping his ass off. He could also be very melodic. You know what I'm saying? Just a real super dope artist. So he killed it at Freaks and Geeks for me in October. So I'm like, come on, come pull up, come do Pops. You know what I'm saying? At this point, we pressing the green button on him. You know what I'm saying? Like, come over to Pops, hop on this show with my homeboy Hakeem. Same situation. Lil Dave pulls up, kills it, on point. Fans in the building, looking like a star. What was real dope to me is, like, he brought his daughter to that show. He had a real dope moment with his daughter as part of his set. He just really stood out to me. Like, being a promoter and being in this game, you know, there's the hard workers, and then there's people with that genuine star power, and then there's people that put in that hard work and have that star power, and that's what makes them a full package. Lil Dave is a full package. I can't wait for y'all to see his set. I just know that he's going to blow the roof off the building. It's an absolute honor and pleasure to have Lil Dave on Frost Night 2023 this year. And many, many more shows to come. Me and Lil Dave, we finna get it in. This year on Frost Night 2023, we got Killer B. Now, how I originally got acquainted with Killer B was through our mutual friend, Mookie Tolliver. You know, Mookie brought him around. I took an instant liking to him. We have a couple of songs together, Summertime, and we also have Down on Me. We need to link up and do more songs now that I think about it. But we met through Mookie. I took an instant liking to him. But even though we were friends and we had these songs together, and we even shot a music video together, I didn't book him as an artist. We were probably friends like for like 3 years, 3 to 4 years maybe, before I finally was able to get him booked to come perform. But Killer B's name rings bells. Like, people know Killer B. Like, he's a young legend. And he's also, you know, royalty to the East St. Louis hip-hop scene. His dad, God rest his soul, was DJ Lonnie B. So he's royalty around here already as is. But on top of all that, his music is absolute fire. So after being friends for 3 or 4 years, I was finally able to book him for a show. I had him headline at the Oz Red Room. And unfortunately, I couldn't make that show because I was sick. But it was an extremely dope show. Like, and I watched plenty of video of it. What I see about Killer B is like he has star power. He has dope party records. Quality on the mixing and mastering. The music videos look good. Everything that Killer B does is like A1. And I've also got the pleasure to work with him as a DJ. He's also a phenomenal DJ as well. I booked him to DJ a couple events and he blows it out the water like every single time. Killer B is just the truth, man. The man, the myth, the legend, young royalty. You know what I'm saying? Killer B is like super dope. And I'm happy that he's stepping out the house more and performing more. So I'm absolutely like super excited to have Killer B on Frost Night 2023. It's been a long time coming. And even though we had that relationship, he earned it all. When he pulled up Oz Red Room, knocked it out the park. I also booked him at Pops shortly after that, knocked that out the park. Had him pull up just to DJ a couple times, knocked that out the park. Did a couple guest features for me, knocked that out the park. The boy does not miss. I'm absolutely excited to have Killer B on Frost Night 2023 this year. This year on Frost Night 2023, we got LOE and the Misfit Clique. They were originally brought to my attention through Chance. Chance is the father of one of the group members. And he was like, hey, I want you to check out my son and his friends. Like, they got a real dope thing going. And Chance, I love him to death. His credit is A1 with me. So I'm like, of course, Chance, I'll check him out. I check him out. The music's dope. I'm like, yo, these young boys are spitting. I'm like, this is crazy. So I ended up doing a show that was more catered towards like younger artists, like under 18. And while we were doing that show, we had media days and, you know, different things that we were doing. And they always pulled up ready, you know, ready to get it popping. You know what I'm saying? They always did what they were supposed to do. And they blew it out the water for that show. They brought the most people and they rocked the crowd like pretty hard. And even though they're young, these boys were seasoned. You know what I'm saying? Like, just ready, just on point. Like the breathing, the energy, the song selection, just extremely like on point. I kept it moving, booked them in a couple of different shows. One that specifically stands out to me is like I booked them to open up for my homeboy Rocky Maverick at his Rocky Maverick horror show featuring Stefan Urkel. And the Halloween shows, those are like one of the biggest shows that we do every year. The Halloween show, Frost Night, the Toy Drive. We have annual events. So, you know, if you get plugged on one of those, like, you know, you earned it. And once again, they pulled up on time, ready, seasoned. But this time, a little better, a little stronger. You know what I'm saying? I could tell that they've been working on their shit in between shows. And, like, they was ready, like, for whatever. And they performed so well that night that before they even left the building, I said, hey, like, keep this between me and y'all, but y'all finna be on Frost Night. You know what I'm saying? Y'all finna be on Frost Night. Like, low-key, I kind of wanted them on Frost Night, like, last year, but it was, like, one of those things where, like, they were so new to me, and there was somebody else that just beat them out for that spot for, like, by a tad. But I'm like, if they could stand the test of time, they'll definitely be on the next one. And they did. They grew, and they got even better. They're young and hungry. And what I really love about these young men is, like, even though they're young, they understand the history of Frost Night and what it means to be a part of it. Hold on, it's my son. Yeah, son, I'm down here. They understand the history of Frost Night, and they know what it means to be a part of it. So it's an absolute honor and a pleasure to have LOE and the Misfit Clique on Frost Night 2023. This year on Frost Night 2023, we have the youngest Frost Night pick ever, Verified. Though Verified is young, he is no rookie. I've been very familiar with Verified for the last 2 to 3 years. It was his management that brought him to my attention, and he was so dope, I just instantly took a liking to him, and I wanted to find a show that I could place him on. I want to say as soon as his management brought him to my attention, I probably had him booked in the show maybe 2 to 3 months later. It was actually him that got me hip on the whole starving artist camp. It was Verified that kind of drew me in, and then I got familiar with everybody else in the camp as well. It was Verified that brought me in. So I booked him to perform at Pops. He killed it. He absolutely killed it. He was deeper than anybody else in the building. Like, it was bananas. He had a crazy stage show. Everybody was wearing their Verified merch. You know what I'm saying? It stood out to me. And, you know, Verified, he has a real dope backstory. You know what I'm saying? Like, the young man has faced a lot of challenges, and he's just a strong, resilient, cocky little motherfucker. And I love him to death. So, like, every time that I book Verified, he kills it. He does his thing. You can ask him to freestyle on the spot. He's going to kill that. You could tell him to make a song in 20 minutes. He's going to kill that. You know what I'm saying? I actually wanted Verified on Frost Night last year. And I even told his management that he would be on Frost Night. And then at the last minute, I changed my mind because Frost Night ended up being on Mardi Gras. And I was like, man, this kid's young and it's on Mardi Gras. I just thought it was too much. But anyone who really knows Verified already knows that it ain't too much. Homeboy been around the block. He may be young, but you know what I'm saying? No rookie at all. I'm looking forward to it. Verified is very dope. And I'm just really looking forward to watching him grow as a man and as an artist. You know what I'm saying? Like, for sure. Verified, youngest Frost Night pick ever. That's history right there. But he going to do some grown man things to that stage. You know what I'm saying? Believe that. Verified, Frost Night. This year on Frost Night 2023, we have Kayleigh. Out of all of the picks for Frost Night 2023, I must say, I have the least amount of history like with Kayleigh. But that shows you how someone can make a lot of shit work in a little bit of time. I came across her for like different shows. I'd seen her on social media and things of that nature, but it was actually the show that I was doing with Asia Marie where Asia Marie said that she wanted to have Kayla on the show. And, you know, Kayla, she pulled up and she killed it. She did her thing. Like, it was a real dope set. And even just off the performance alone, I had her in mind for Frost Night. For that last pick, it was her. It was between her and like maybe a few other people. But the interesting story, the plot twist to that, after that show, Kayla had posted something on Facebook or whatever. And, you know, it was eyebrow raising. But instead of being messy and petty like a lot of people are in the local scene here, I hit her up directly. I was like, so what happened? And she was like, well, I performed like about an hour later than what I was supposed to. And I was like, you right. It was like one of those shows where like everybody was just running late and stuff. So I was like, I apologize for it. We had an adult conversation and I asked her a few other questions just to like really fill out her mindset. And I decided, you know, I wanted her for Frost Night 2023. That was a gut feeling. You know what I'm saying? I went with that from the gut. I'm like, it's just something about her. I have a feeling this should be like the pick. And then like maybe a couple of weeks after she was picked, she had her own headline situation that she did at the spot. And this show went viral. People were saying that she put on like one of the best, if not the best, local performance that they've seen in years. The artists that were a part of the event were saying that it was the best event that they've been a part of in years. You know, as a promoter, my eyes to the street, you know what I'm saying? My ears to the ground. I hear and I see everything. I hear and see as much as I can. And what I could tell is Kayla was out here getting an instant reaction from these people. So the way I looked at it, that was my sign letting me know that my gut feeling was right. You know what I'm saying? Not only is Kayla a star and she has star power, she looks like a star, she performs like a star, she gives a full-on performance, but she also understands the behind-the-scenes grind that it takes to really pull an event off. She's proved that time and time again at this point. And every year there's a different pick that just kind of stands out. There's always one act each year that's just really soaking up all the information that I'm giving them, shining in the interviews that I set up for them, shining in the random pop-up performances that I may throw at them. There's always one person that just kind of takes it all and just runs with it every year. Kind of a standout pick of the class. And this year, that pick is Kayla. And I'm just excited to see what she's going to do February 11th at Frost Night. If she's been shutting it down like that at media days and this venue over here in this neighborhood, this venue over here in that neighborhood, I could only imagine what she has planned to do at the big boy stage at Pop's concert venue for Frost Night. I'm extremely excited. I pick with my gut, and when it comes to Kayla, my gut has not been wrong yet. I'm extremely excited to see what she does at Frost Night 2023. Pull up.
Judge, right? So you know what I'm talking about. So you gotta know niggas judge. You know what I mean? So hey, so Cook. Who did we judge?
What?
The judge. Who did we judge to be the winner of the night? Pete.
I ain't gonna fake it to y'all. It was very hard. But who we have that's gonna be representing for the spot?
Yeah.
Is gonna be. Can I get a drum roll? You got a drum roll? Let me get Pete Haiti to the stage, please. Haiti to the stage.
Where you at, B.A.? Come on, man.
I'm gonna give a little insight on how you got this spot, sir. He did talent. And like I said, it was very hard, bro, because like it was, I judged off everybody's smiles, off the energy, off the crowd, and with the crowd made it hard as fuck because the crowd was fucking with everybody. But hey, bro, you did something that made the whole room just shift. And then it got to a point where I had to get educated because I'm like, what's going on right now? But bro, like you everybody, artists in this room, bro, and I mean it because y'all all have my attention. Don't stop what y'all doing. Keep telling your story however you want to format it. If you went to the strip club and you had a bad day, you had to tell a bitch, shake your ass, write that shit the next day. Shake her ass. Do that shit, man. Like, just do it, bro. It's your shit.
Yes, sir. Hey, DJ, run that shit one time. One more.
Last but not least, on Frost Night 2023, we have B. Haiti. And I'm going to keep it 100 with y'all. I don't know B. Haiti from a can of paint. He's the one that won the Battle for Frost Night contest. He's someone that I did not know, before they pulled up and did it. But I trust my judges. My judges for Battle for Frost Night were Wolski, Hakeem, and Cook Crack. Three of the dopest performers to get down for Frost Night. So I trust their opinion. And B. Haiti, he dope. You know what I'm saying? I saw it firsthand at the contest. He dope. He's different. He's unique. He has his own sound. You know what I'm saying? He knows what he's doing up there. Like, I could tell that he's seasoned. I could tell that he's been around. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm excited and I'm curious to see what B. Haiti does at Frost Night 2023. And, that's what makes the Battle for Frost Night that much dope, because someone that I never met before or familiar with could be on it. You know what I'm saying? And that's dope. That's dope, and I'm extremely excited and curious to see what he does with this opportunity. B. Haiti, one of the illest. It was a dope contest. Some of the best was in it, and he won that shit fair and square. Shout out to B. Haiti. Welcome to the team, Frost Night 2023. Last but not least, on Frost Night 2023, we have B. Haiti. And I'm going to keep it 100 with y'all. I don't know B. Haiti from a can of paint. He's the one that won the Battle for Frost Night contest. He's someone that I did not know, before they pulled up and did it. But I trust my judges. My judges for Battle for Frost Night were Wolski, Hakeem, and Cook Crack. Three of the dopest performers to get down for Frost Night. So I trust their opinion. And B. Haiti, he dope. You know what I'm saying? I saw it firsthand at the contest. He dope. He's different. He's unique. He has his own sound. You know what I'm saying? He knows what he's doing up there. Like, I could tell that he's seasoned. I could tell that he's been around. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm excited and I'm curious to see what B. Haiti does at Frost Night 2023. And, that's what makes the Battle for Frost Night that much dope, because someone that I never met before or familiar with could be on it. You know what I'm saying? And that's dope. That's dope, and I'm extremely excited and curious to see what he does with this opportunity. B. Haiti, one of the illest. It was a dope contest. Some of the best was in it, and he won that shit fair and square. Shout out to B. Haiti. Welcome to the team, Frost Night 2023. This year, our host for Frost Night 2023 is the one and only Shay Bay from Hot 104.1. I'm familiar with Shay Bay from being on Hot 104.1. She's on there Monday through Friday, 10 to 3. Just dope, very unique, very positive, very inspirational. And even though she's been at Hot 104.1 for about a year now, maybe a little bit longer, what she has in common, like with the artists on the bill, even though she's at Hot 104.1, she's on the come up. You know what I'm saying? She's on the come up. She's hungry. And I could just sense that she's a hustler. And honestly, she's one of the sweetest people that I've met in this industry. All of our interactions have been like super dope and super positive. And when I reached out to her to host Frost Night 23, she said yes, like without hesitation. You know what I'm saying? Extremely down to earth, extremely down for the cause, and extremely passionate about her work. I'm excited to see her host at Frost Night 2023. but I'm also excited to see just where Shay Bay's just gonna go, just period, like with her media career. I honestly think that she's dope. I really think that we definitely got the right host this year. Like, I feel really, really good about this. Shay Bay, she's just super dope. Get hip to her if you ain't. You know what I'm saying? Shay Bay, that's our host for Frost Night 2023.
Everybody, it's Shay Bay, and it's going down on February 11th. Yes, I'm talking Frost Night. Now, the doors open at 7. The show is going down at 7:30 p.m. You do not want to miss it, okay? I'm telling you. Plus, it's hosted by your girl right here. You know we're going to have a blast. It's going to be a movie. Show up and show out. Grab your tickets right now. Hey, let's go.
We some real niggas in this bitch. We some rich niggas in this bitch. We some real niggas in this bitch. We some rich niggas in this bitch. Sit your ass down. Sit your ass down. Sit your ass down. Just don't mess with your leather. Diamonds on my neck. She say that I'm all put together. Ice froze on my wrist. Got me changing the weather. Singing like a lullaby. Night sleeping forever, baby.
Me and my niggas, we outside. Ready to slide, no cha-cha. And we be smoking that cha-cha. They call me Don like Dada. I get the spinach like Popeyes. I knew it was a go and we locked eyes. See like the way that I broke eyes.
Niggas want solid. My mama always said you niggas really want my partner. The way a nigga move, you know I gotta keep that fire. Don't want you around me if a nigga know I gotta watch it. On the low, I know they plotting, trying to see how they gon' stop it. I'm stepping on anything, ain't no way you better know it.
Pack and make it flip, I done did that. If it ain't about the chips, cut the chit chat. Young nigga paper chasing bitches, dig that. And all the real niggas know I'm stating big facts. Look, big facts, baby. Headed to the top, I'm going fast, baby.
Hey, they say I'm too young, cause I get up on the beat and have fun. Wait, they told me give up, but now I'm blowing up like Kim Jong-un. Wait, they say I'm too young, cause I get up on the beat and have fun. Wait, they told me give up, but now I'm blowing up like Kim Jong-un.
Walk through the trap like a boss. Money so long, get lost. No draws. In a Maybach like Rick Ross. I'm a boss. I'm a boss. I'm a boss. I'm a boss.